Hi guys, and welcome to the final episode of Week 6, the final 10 games of FUT Champions. Obviously you guys know that I work with a super team and aim to go hard. As I am starting this episode guys, we are on 25 wins out of 30. It's not the best, it definitely isn't the best, but if we do only lose one in the final 10 games, we actually better our highest rated finish and do finish in Elite 1. I can't see that happening because the final 10 games, I always seem to crumble. I'm literally going to play 3 games now. It's 2:30 AM in the UK now on the Sunday, and I'll load up tomorrow, not fresh, and that's when I'll start picking up losses. But you can see everyone's doing absolutely awesome this week. The top 100, it's looking like it's 30 wins, but it definitely isn't 30 wins, guys. I think a lot of people are going to finish on 35 again this week, if not higher. So it's going to be very, very difficult to get in there. But who knows? Who knows? So if you guys do want MSP, PSN codes, or cheap game codes, guys, go and check out g2a.com. Their link is down below. If we try and hit over 5,000 likes, that'll be absolutely awesome. And guys, subscribe to me if you're not subscribed already. So the super team, which is in front of you, is the one we have played with all the way throughout. We have made some super subs. I did call off the fact of using Lacazette. I don't like him as a super sub. He's actually been a waste there. So I might bring on someone else to the striker position. Striker position, and you can see with the team guys like Bale. I think he will have played 31 games for the club now. Maybe a little bit. I don't know if he's played 30. He should have played 31. 32 games, 14 goals, 16 assists. Not the best, but he's getting very, very important goals, especially at this stage of FUT Champs. So if we head on to where we do stand currently, current rank is Gold 1. We need 4 more wins to get to Elite 3. 7 wins to get to Elite 2, and then a full 9 games to get to Elite 1, and then potentially we could hit top 100 with that as well. I do want to finish on 34. I don't want to finish on the worse than I finished last week. But fingers crossed we can do it, guys, and finish on a high and finish really, really well. So if you guys do want an MSP, like I said, G2A is in the link down below, and leave a like rating, guys. We shall be back with the 10 games, the final 10 games of FUT Champs. Hopefully we do well. So guys, final 10 games now, pushing on in. First opponent, Sturridge, Kane, Eriksen, Rooney, Fernandinho, Kante, solid midfield and attack, Moreno, Bailey, Matip, and Valencia and Butland in net, who we all know is a super goalkeeper. Anyway, but if you're going to take anything away from my videos, guys, it is my corner technique. It is not a proven technique where you're going to score all the time. It's a proven technique to stop you guys getting countered on the corner. You know exactly what I mean. When you whip the ball in, ball gets headed out because you can't win headers from corners, or you can very, very rarely, then you get countered and concede loads of goals. The corner technique I do is the short pass to whoever it is. I know it's actually usually Alba who comes short to my corners, and then I run it on the out, cut on the inside, pass it inside, and try and pass it around, causing a lot of confusion, trouble for my opponent. When that happens, my players who are defenders seem to get back, and then we're alright if we do get countered from there. This game was a pretty hard one until we started scoring the goals, and we did make it 3-1, and then he actually scored a direct corner as well, which was very, very interesting. And for some reason my goalkeeper wanted to come off the line, even though I don't touch anything to do with the goalkeeper. It was a 61% possession to 39, 10 shots on target to his 4, and he was able to get 2 goals, I was able to get 3, so a very, very nice finish, and does see us push on up towards the Elite Dream. Our next opponent rocks up with 2 Player of the Month cards, Son and obviously Sterling, Lukaku, Eriksen, Henderson, Dele Alli, Rose, Ogbonna, and also Stones and Klein to make up the defence. He gets off to a very, very lucky start as the ball bounces directly to Lukaku. It was bad defending on my part. This one is just horrendous, and it does show why Lukaku is worth the money and is a pretty expensive striker, because he is so strong, forward thinking, and got a very good finish as well. My opponent makes it 2-0 in the 32nd game, but thankfully not long after he scored, we were able to break on through with Suarez. I thought Suarez was going to unleash it, weren't given the chance, and we were given a penalty as Vieira was taken out by Rose. Blanc steps up for the penalty and does smash it into the edge of the back of the net, and makes it 2-1 in the 20th minute. So the game wasn't over and done with at that 2-0 point. In the 53rd minute, Suarez picking up the ball, nice turn on the inside, and just outside the 6-yard area, guys, puts it underneath the goalkeeper to make it 2-2. Now Now, another thing to mention with FUT Champions as well, guys, when it does come, because obviously the weekend's finished now, you guys will be preparing for the future tournaments, and the way I want you guys to think when going into it, to pick up them extra wins, is to think patiently, not to rush the ball. Use the left trigger. I must mention it numerous amount of times, guys. The left trigger is your friend. As long as you've got strong players in certain positions, the left trigger is very, very good for letting overlapping runs into free space to eye you guys up and get them more goals. So definitely play patient. Don't rush it. Don't get flustered, and you'll have hopefully a few extra goals off that. Just that tip I do give you. And another thing as well, you guys know, and you will have seen, apart from actually Fatal, I do react, and I'm very quite passionate about it. The last 5 to 4 games of the FUT Champions, I'm quite passionate about it. But you need to get off to a good start. You need a good middle, and you need obviously a good end as well. Now, one of the things I've noticed, and I've done 6 weeks of FUT Champions, as you guys do know now, that is passion. Now, there's passion where you swear, you smash things, you get very, very angry, and that costs you, because if you get emotional, and it's true, you guys watch Nick's stream, if you've seen Nick's stream FUT Champions, if you've seen Castro's stream FUT Champions, if you've seen anyone stream FUT Champions, and they get emotional, get really, really pissed off, get angry, it's going to cause you to get more and more defeats. And that was why I was picking up losses, because usually I was on like a 2-loss streak, so it took me 2 games to realise what I was doing. Now, obviously, you guys know I speak to Nep quite a lot on Discord. Marshall as well during the weekend. Marshall is absolutely silent. You never hear a peep from Marshall when he's playing FUT Champions, and you see his record at the end of the week, guys. It's a lot better than mine has, and he does the business. So we go 1-0 up in this game, and then we allow my opponent to break on through with Yaya, who makes it 1-1 in the 20th minute. A frustrating goal to give up, as we were dominating the game going forward. And as you can see, guys, moving the ball around, playing patient, not making rushing chances, and luckily Ronaldo fires the ball off Mateus' leg. I don't even know what I bet Mateus didn't even know what was going on, but the ball did go in. Hold it on the outside there, picking the ball up back off the defender. He's able to whip it in, and Ronaldo's there to leap over the defender and make it 3-1 in the 67th minute. I think that is the only second cross goal of FUT Champions we've done this week as well. So we didn't fist him. We did fist him, really. Yeah, that's a correct team name. Our next opponent, Stat Cards. It's not a Matt HD gamer, guys. It is just a standard. He does have Koscielny. He has Martial and a Stat Card and Balassi as well as the 3 players with Stat Cards. So yeah, going back to the thing, play in silence, play with music. If you talk to your friends in Xbox live chats, recommend doing that. But don't get frustrated. The more you get frustrated, the more you'll concede goals in games and make daft errors. Hence one of the reasons why I don't stream my FUT Champs and don't live comment either, because the video will be like 2 hours long of me showing you what I'm talking about, and we pick up a very, very nice win in that game, guys. Decent possession, decent pass accuracy, and a 1-0 victory was all we did need. Next opponent, Coleman, dangerous. Williams, dangerous. Draxler, very dangerous. Sanchez, annoying. Who else in there? Koke, annoying as well. And Werner, who I don't mind playing against Werner. One, because he doesn't really have strength to him, and my opponent never actually substituted him off. You can see an example here of the pass corner guys just playing it around, moving gaps, making space, and playing patient. Maldini linking up with Vieira, and Vieira from the corner kick, guys, gets us a 1-0 lead against Dab. Not a bad start to the game. One problem with this game, we were dominating, but we were open to the counter. This come from me whipping in the corner. I don't know why I did it, and that's why I'm telling you guys not to whip it. We do concede a goal there in the 79th minute. Frustrating goal to give up in a game we were completely dominating as well. Not long afterwards, actually basically instantly, DYBALA working with Hullet, ball through to DYBALA, gets very lucky with the bounces going everywhere. Ronaldo somehow bounces it back to DYBALA. We make it 2-1 in the 84th minute, guys, and that was that game done. Our next opponent is against Sergio Aguero. Solid player. Player amongst Sterling. Brilliant player. Oh, look. Hey. It's Smalling, yes. Smalling, Shaw, Kante, Sanchez, De Bruyne, Oscar, Koscielny, Scare, Bellerin, and Courtois in net. This game started off pretty well. Nice play down the wing, Vieira and Bale linking up, triple tap cross, and it actually fell straight to Suarez, who was able to score a volley into the bottom corner of this game. We were absolutely smashing possession in this game as well, but a defensive error by me, guys, does allow Aguero to run on in the 11th minute and tie things things up against my opponent. It then got worse in the 48th minute, guys. He did whip it in here, and past corners, guys, smashes it in. 2-1, instantly press start. Changed the formation to 5 at the back, actually 7 at the back. He did the custom formation where he dropped his 2 DMs down to the 5 at the back formation, and decided to pass around the back and hold the ball for like 40 minutes of the game. Hence why he was able to get the possession from 65% of me all the way to back down to 50. So you know he had a very, very dominant performance holding on to the ball. But a loss, no complaints. I just need to start taking my chances, which we were able to do in the next game. Ball luckily bounces here to Suarez. Would have got a penalty if it never went into the back of the net. So we had 2 bites at the cherry. But it went in first time, guys. A game which was only 1-0, but I don't know, just dominant, but we just weren't able to do anything, which was frustrating. But we did get the 1 goal. It was enough, but it's just one of them games where you're absolutely dominating, but can't put the ball in the back of the net, and in the back of your mind, you know that your opponent's going to counter-attack and pull it back and potentially take it to penalties. That game did let us reach Elite 2, which is obviously a very, very nice finish. We've hit it last time as well. 32 wins, 2 games remain to get us into Elite 1. Need to win both of them as well. Jordi Alba picking up the ball here with Suarez. Suarez to Bale. Bale back to Suarez, and a brilliant shot there. Smash it into the back of the net, and that does make it 1-0. But, yes, EA was looking to try and do something with the game. Shaqiri picks up the ball. Don't know what my defender was doing as a tackle, but it bounces straight to Remy, who puts it in at the bottom corner. You can see the possession already in that game as well, guys. 66% to 34, and this was my weekend. If we were dominating possession, more than likely we weren't going to get the goals. But thankfully, in the 54th minute, we were able to turn the shots into goals and the possession into goals. And it was some nice play. Hullet to Suarez. Suarez picks up the ball, goes for the shot, but does bounce straight to Hullet, and we get a little bit of luck to make it 2-1 in this game. Then my opponent then went a bit more attacking, pulled his defence out, and Ronaldo on the edge of the area, guys. Nice chip ball to Van Basten, back to Ronaldo, went for a shot, bounces to Vieira, Vieira to Neymar, and Neymar squares it to Hullet, who is able to put it in and make it 3-1, taking us to our matched highest finished of FUT Champions so far, which is 33 victories. The maximum we can get now, guys, is 34. It's looking like top 100 is out of the picture, but we'll have to wait and see what happens at the end. Giovinco, Rondon, played amongst Sterling, Dempsey, Bradley. It was a really, really weird team. We do able to break in his area. The pass corner again being put into practice. Blanc actually scores here to make it 1-0. And then, directly after that, my opponent was pressing start. He pressed it twice and then decided to leave. Interesting. I don't know why he did it. He left. It gave us a win. It did take us into Elite 1, but where did it affect us in general? Are we in top 100 or are we not? Well, this is very surprising. A 1-0 rage quit, guys, after basically 10 minutes in game. I don't even know, but we picked up a win against Ice Simpson, against the Rent Boys, and we have, I think, look at that, guys, literally 16 minutes into the game against his weird team anyway, and we are in the top 100. Fuck, I really don't think I'm going to stay there, guys. There's still about 12 hours left. I can't imagine I'm going to stay in the top 100, but we have hit Elite 1 to finish off with. Hopefully I can stay there. I don't know if I can. Obviously, going to find out on the rewards video where we did end up, but 10 places. I really could have done with that fucking ELO as well, but the rage quit obviously doesn't count as ELO, I don't think, so we do miss out. So I'm going to call the video there anyway, guys. It's the end. We have finished in the top 100 as I finish. 10 spots to drop. We're definitely going to drop the 10 spots. I can feel it already. So, guys, leave a like rating, guys. Subscribe if you're not, and hopefully I can bring you a top 100 reward. I can't see it happening, but there's always hope.